in lieu of notice to the redundancy package, as well as other small benefits. In the meantime, a number of claims for unfair dismissal are before the Industrial Relations Tribunal. In a moment, I'll be talking with the General Manager of Pasminco, Paul Salmon, but first, Mike Swinson reports on the somewhat clouded future facing the 300 or so people who can no longer claim to be Zinkies.
They tried black bans, walkouts and strikes, but it was all to no avail. Yesterday, over 300 workers left EZ. They had either been sacked or taken voluntary redundancy. Today, many of those past employees, some with their families, were at the Derwent Entertainment Centre to see and talk to representatives of the Department of Social Security and the Commonwealth Employment Service. Everyone who came brought with them a big yellow envelope.
CES and Social Security have got together. We've got two teams here who are offering registration and also application to Social Security for benefits for the people who are retrenched from EZ company.
What's it like for some of these people?
Well, the people we're seeing they've been retrenched for less than 24 hours now. A lot of it came at pretty short notice, and a lot of them are fairly upset. Most of it is internal, but just every now and again some of the frustration and tension sort of surfaces, and people are obviously very upset.
I'm an optimist. One door closes, another door opens, so instead of sitting around moping, going out getting drunk or whatever some of the others did, I went out and started looking for a business. Started talking to people that owe me little helpers along the way that I've helped them, so hopefully they'll repay the compliment and help me out in my time of need.
All the people who left EZ did so with thousands of dollars in their pockets. Well, they will when the cheques finally come. Not hundreds of thousands of dollars, but still substantial amounts of money. The question is what to do with it.
Hopefully I'll find a business, go into it and be my own boss. I like that idea.
You don't want to go out and find another job for another big company?
No, I don't think so. I think I prefer to make my own decisions and have my own direction. That's my feelings at the present time anyway.
They've got the enthusiasm of the moment that they're going to go into business, and it's exciting, and they believe that the business they're taking over, they usually look at the previous proprietor. They worked out that he's got a nice car and he's got a nice house and his children have got a good education, and so they believe that they will enjoy the same benefits. When they're shown the figures, they're a bit blinded by them because they believe that there's all this money under the table, which usually isn't there, because towards the end, if you're trying to sell a business, you're trying to make it look as good as it possibly can. And the fact is that very few people come and seek proper professional advice to get the figures checked out.
No such thing as not enough advice or data or whatever you want to call it. You either go out and seek professional help or you let those people come and seek your.
Yeah, because if you don't?
There's a lot of pitfalls out there, and there's a lot of roads that you can lead down that you don't want to go down.
Not everyone will want to try their hand with a business of their own. Many will simply want another job.
For people who are low level of skills, I'd say that they're going to find it pretty tough out there. We do think that a number of tradespeople have been retrenched from EZ, and for those people there might be some opportunities here or maybe interstate if they're willing to think about moving. But certainly for the people with low levels of skills, they're going to find it tough, I think.
And the people in their 40s who've maybe worked in a cell room for most of their life, or?
Yes, certainly age is very much a factor. It shouldn't be, but people in their 40s or above do find it very, very difficult to convince employers to take them on. I can only imagine what it would be like, and it must be devastating to work for a long time and then suddenly to be faced with nothing. We notice that a lot of people have come out here not with an appointment, they've just come out here to just see what's going on, so obviously there's a big vacuum in their lives now, and that must be very tough.
Pasminco EZ